farmland where we cultivate and grow things to feed us, to survive. It started thousands of years ago, but that's how we became a civilized people as humans. I'm Holy Joe Rock and Roll, and I'm here to talk to you about survival. Surviving the apocalypse, surviving the economic collapse that's bound to happen if the United States doesn't get its shit together. Think about it. Over $14 trillion in a national debt. How in the hell is the United States, with the economic and political chaos that it's under, going to pull out of this? How is it going to ask its citizens to suffer a 25, 30, even 50% reduction in social services? I mean, it's what's going to have to be. That's the bitter pill. That's the bitter medicine, right? To cut the almost $4 trillion national budget in half, down to $2 trillion, which would be about 1999 levels, in order to start paying down the atrocious $14 trillion debt. If they don't do this, as we've seen warnings already from S&P, downgrading U.S. government debt from AAA to negative, there's just no way the U.S. is going to be able to pay back this debt. There's going to be a collapse. You've already seen it. Collapse in confidence in the dollar. Dollar is probably the weakest it's ever been in versus other currencies. And it's only getting worse. So how will you survive? The only answer is getting back to the land. Getting back to our roots. We need to grow what we eat and trade with commodities that have value. I'm talking about food. I'm talking about corn. I'm talking about wheat. I'm talking about strawberries, raspberries, grapes. These are going to become the valuable commodities, post-apocalyptic times. Who gives a rat's ass if you've got a block of gold? What are you going to do with a block of gold? Who's going to give you change for a block of gold? Maybe you can trade that for a parcel of land that you can then work. But 30 silver coins, what's that going to buy you? I mean, really, a loaf of bread? Think about it. You need to be able to trade something, and the only way to do that is to have something to trade. And that means getting back to the land, working the land. There's nothing wrong with it. It's honorable work. Now, I'm going to take you step by step in this series on how to get back to the land, how to get back to the earth, and how to get yourself in a position to survive the upcoming economic collapse.